Good morning. Welcome to the Wichita Police Department Interwatch. It is Tuesday, February 1st. Cold day this morning, but a great day as we're going to officially launch the Wichita Police Department motor unit. There are 7 motorcycles. They went through some stringent training to prepare for this endeavor, as they will be working to help reduce fatalities, reduce accidents, and keep the Wichita citizens safe as they travel through our city. We also have representatives from Twister City Harley-Davidson and Kansas Department of Transportation that has helped us in this endeavor as well. And I do appreciate the Mayor, Jeff Longwell, being here with us today to share a few words. So at this time, I'll hand it over to the Mayor. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. And Megan prepared some remarks for me that I'm not going to follow, because she wrote something about, thank you for coming out on just a bit of a cool morning. That's about as big of an understatement as saying that this is just a simple solution to public safety. This is way more than that. This is an innovative solution to public safety, and I'm proud of our department and what they've been able to do to find funds. And so we're looking forward to setting the priorities for this community to ensure that our community is as safe as they can be. This is a big step towards that. And so I'm going to turn it over to Deputy Chief Seidler and let him explain a little bit more about what this unit's going to do and what it's going to mean for Wichita.
Well, good morning. I want to thank you all for coming out this morning. I'm Deputy Chief Gavin Seidler. We're all here today to officially roll out the motor unit for the Wichita Police Department. This unit is part of a centralized traffic unit that we've begun. We're very pleased that all of our guests are here today, that being Mayor Longwell, Chris Bortz, Gary Herman, and Troy Wells from the Kansas Department of Transportation, and Twister City. They're all here to help us roll this out. So a special thanks, I had mentioned KDOT, but a special thanks go to them for their willingness to provide support for the purchase of these motors, as well as the Wichita Police Department has realized that there's a need to re-centralize our traffic unit and to provide safety for the citizens of Wichita and for those that travel through our city on our highways. These motors that you see behind you, or behind me, as well as our patrol cars that you see out there in the parking lot, will target high accident locations and stop those that speed on our roadways. And this, like as Charlie had mentioned, is an effort to decrease the vehicle crashes and fatalities within our city and make our streets safer. One last thing that I'd like to also thank is Lieutenant Jeff Allen and Sergeant Jim Kroc, who are department members that help us put this traffic unit together, and they will supervise this unit. So I want to thank them for all their hard work on that. So I just offer you the chance to take a picture of these motors and stuff and our patrol cars and things out there, and thank you all again for coming today.
All right, again, that is our Interwatch, unless there's any questions anybody has. The impetus for bringing the motorcycles back, do you want to answer that, Deputy Chief?
Well, part of that is because we've seen that back in 2003, we decentralized traffic, and we felt that we've seen an increase in traffic crashes and things throughout the city, that we may have needed to bring them back and re-centralize them so that they had specific duties of enforcement of traffic in the city. And we'll use them for targeting areas of high crash areas and stuff in the city, high traffic or high accident locations.
Where are those locations?
Well, I can get all those for you and everything else. So they're as you probably think, places on Rock Road and things like that that are highly used intersections within the city. Well, they thought at that point in time that they would move those out into the bureaus and work with community policing and things and do enforcement in the neighborhoods and stuff that way. We found out that those units at that time were used and transferred to other things such as making patrol calls and things like that. So they weren't able to focus on that traffic, and that's why we've seen the need to bring it back. Well, I'll let you ask some of those questions later. It's been a lot of training. We've sent instructors to schools and things, and they've brought those things back. We've got a couple of those instructors with us today. Very stringent, very hard courses and things that they learned at that, and they're bringing that back to train our officers that will be riding these motors. They have volunteered to be in this unit, and if they don't make it through the qualifications and stuff, they won't be able to ride those motors.
How many?
There are 7 motors currently.
Thank you, Chief.
I'm going to add one more comment to that because Chief Ramsey shared with me a comment about bringing the motorcycles back, and he said if you truly want to keep our streets safe, you can't do it with patrol cars, you have to do it with motorcycles. And so he believes firmly in the motorcycle unit helping keep our streets safer. So I also want to thank Charlie Davison for looking at the 5-day forecast and picking the coldest day that we could possibly choose to bring these motorcycles out to the public. So thank you all for being here.
All right, thank you. I know the bikes will be here, and some of our instructors will be available for comment from the media if you'd like to speak with them. So thanks for being here at our Interwatch today.